Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And I just want to start off by saying happy Halloween. I'm filming this on Halloween morning, and I'm excited because I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite days of the year. And the deck I'm going to be using for this reading is called the Modern Witch Tarot. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. And my intention with this reading is that these 3 cards are going to give us a general overview of the week ahead. And I'm hoping to get some ideas, some inspiration, and some motivation for the upcoming week. All right, so let's begin with the first card, which is the card for Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Ah, beautiful. We have the Magician. Okay, I always get excited when I see the Magician. So, this is a wonderful way to start the week off. And the Magician is a very empowering card. So the message that I'm getting from this card is that you are the most powerful creator in your own life. And so while you can't necessarily control everything, there are many things that you can control. And the Magician is about the things that you can control and have, or not so much control, but the things that you can have an immense amount of influence over. The Magician is all about manifestation and creation and creating things, making things, taking things that are mere ideas and visions and making them actual, real, physical things, making them manifest. It's about that, almost the art of taking something that's a concept or an idea and taking action and making it happen. And so with this particular Magician, a few things pop into my mind. Number one is the importance of goal setting when you want to create something. And the importance of getting organized, you know, maybe writing things down, making a list, getting kind of clear on what the steps are that you need to take. I also get the sense with this card is that if something isn't pleasurable, then you're unlikely to stick with it. And the reason I say that is just because this Magician is residing in this beautiful garden. She's surrounded by beautiful flowers, and she kind of reminds me almost like of the Empress a little bit. It's like a combination between the Magician and the Empress here with this card. And the message I'm getting is that if something isn't enjoyable or pleasurable on some level, then you're unlikely to stick to it. So if you've been slogging away on certain goals and not getting anywhere, ask yourself, you know, how can you make the pursuit of this goal more enjoyable, more pleasurable? So let's move on to the middle of the week. So this is for Wednesday and Thursday. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Okay. All right. So here we have the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is really about figuring out where you want to direct your energy next, which is interesting that it comes after the Magician, because I feel like in some ways I feel like I would rather see the 2 of Wands before the Magician. Figure out where you want to put your energy, and then the Magician is about directing it. But because we have the Magician first, I feel like this week, it's like the week starts off with this burst of energy, but then a little bit of self-doubt might creep in midweek, and you might be wondering, you know, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Why am I putting my energy into these things? And you know, where do I really want to put my focus and put my attention? Yeah, that's all I want to say about the 2 of Wands. I might come back to her, but I want to move on to the last card, which is for the weekend. Here we have 7 of Pentacles. All right, beautiful. 7 of Pentacles is all about patience and being able to have not just the patience, but the consistency with nurturing the goals that we talked about with the Magician. So I'm always amazed at how much power just taking consistent action towards something can have. Like, I'm trying to think of an example in my own life. Just like anything big that I've managed to achieve or learn, any like major skills or anything that I've gotten really good at, it's because I practiced regularly. And not necessarily for long periods of time, but it's just sort of making small actions every day consistently over a long period of time can create amazing things. And that's what the Seven of Pentacles is really about. It's also about nurturing and being able to, like, as we see, the woman here is nurturing this plant. She's watching it grow. Maybe she's talking to it with her mind. She's watering it. She's placed it right, in front of the window where there's lots of sunlight, and she's giving it her loving attention. And if you have a particular, I know I keep saying the word goals, but if you have particular goals, or if there's a direction that you want to go in, or it's just something that you want more of in your life right now, the Seven of Pentacles says, what can you do to nurture that? Think nurture, not striving. That's the main takeaway I get from this reading. This reading is telling you not to strive for your goals. The Magician is about focus and clarity. And Two of Wands, I think, it's also about focus and clarity, but it's more about kind of discovering your why. Like, why am I putting my energy into this? Figuring out where you want to direct your energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is about nurturing. So, don't strive towards goals. Don't push yourself hard. Instead, think about what's important to you, what you want, where you want to put your energy, what feels worthy of your life energy right now, and how can you nurture that? And how can you nurture yourself also so that you can support yourself in moving towards whatever it is that you're wanting to move towards. Okay, so I'm going to look at all three of these cards, and I'm just going to look for common symbols, things that kind of jump out at me. And as I'm doing this, I invite you to do the same thing. See if you notice any similarities in these cards. I feel like in some ways, this is a week where we're going to be kind of figuring things out a little bit. And I say that because of the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is also about pausing, taking a pause to assess how far you've come. So it's like the beginning of the week, there's this burst of energy and clarity. Midweek, time to kind of pause, reflect, and figure out if we need to change course, change direction. And towards the end of the week, this is all about patience and nurturing. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I want to mention. But as always, I invite you to share any insights or ideas that you had about these cards. And again, I just want to say happy Halloween. I always see Halloween as a time it's kind of like New Year's for me. I kind of like to it's like a big reset. It's a time for me to kind of think, okay, what's important to me? What do I want to put my energy into? Kind of like the woman in the Two of Wands. I always do that on Halloween. I think it's a good time to kind of assess where I'm at and if there's any changes that I want to make. So I see it as kind of being like a mini New Year's. It's like New Year's without all the pressure, right? So have a wonderful Halloween. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'm going to put a link in the description box below this video. I've got tons of fun tarot learning resources on there for you. So make sure that you check it out. Okay, thanks for watching and have a good week.